if we form a new club.
Clubhouse is open.
The rules of this club must be obeyed.
Hey, what's up? I've got a guest here. I may have another guest, but I gotta figure out how to do this. Welcome to the new show. My name is SHANTH ENJETI. You're watching SHANTH ENJETI Art, coming to you live from the heart of Lovecraft country. And I have been trying to figure out my tech stuff. If it's a disaster, we're just gonna roll with it, as they say in Oasis. But let me open up a new camera overlay so that I can make this happen. There he is, in the flesh. Now I'm going to get him situated. I know, look at that, man. That's intense. That's intense, man. Let's round those corners out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're muted. Hang on a second. Why can't I hear you? Hold on a sec. Alright, this is probably me, so let me figure out what I'm doing wrong. One sec. Where the hell is audio? Where is my ability to do this? Windows, interview chat overlay, camera, sound. Oh wait, hold on a second. It should be over here. Huh. Your volume is all the way up. And usually I can see it. Options, window, let's try sound levels. Let's do that. Sound levels. Okay, interview. You're not muted. You're all the way up. That's weird. Huh. Okay, I muted him. Unmuted him. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. Blah, blah. Rotation. We're doing our best here, folks. Let's see here. Oh, I got a chat here. Let me just see if I can find this. It's probably me, says Eric. It's probably me. All right. Eric is gonna figure it out. It's kind of strange because it says I've got sound on you, but we'll give you a second here to figure this out. Oh, I just heard a little kick when you did something. I don't know what that was. Now I hear you kind of muffled, like it's
testing.
Oh, I heard you there.
How about now?
I hear you now, coming in loud and clear.
Alright. I have these new earbuds that suck. So if my audio is not good, then let me know.
Well, it sounds like it's coming in through your earbuds, but I will survive it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I can switch. I can go back, I think.
Okay. Well, folks, it is a pleasure to have Eric Weathers here in the house for this inaugural test of the He-Men Comics Makers Club, because Dan and I have been talking about doing some kind of insane show, and we've been talking about I want to have a show where I can also promote people who've got Comicsgate books coming out, and I can have them on the show. We've got so many people doing stuff, so if you would, please hit the like, share this out. Let me see what we've got in the chat. We've got some newly minted chat members, but we are celebrating Diesel celebrating 8 months, and he says darkness shall rise, and I have a semi-regular cheerleader, but also a new cheerleader, so let's have it.
Charge!
Dang it. Hang on, guys. There we are. When you send a super chat now, one of the exciting things about it is a dog now gets a bone. So we now give the clubhouse dog a bone. So that's what it's all about. So welcome. We have got Gaz in the house. Gaz, it is great to see you, my friend. I hope everything is great in your neck of the woods. Let me adjust this camera so it's not so shaky. I'm using my iPhone because I've learned that 4K resolution is a better way to go on the odd occasion that I have it. Where is everyone, says Comrade Sammy. They're getting here. Channel member Eric Huffles is here. It's great to see you, Eric Huffles. We've got channel member Simply Green. Surprise, surprise. We've got my man Mick Short, OG, in the house. We've got David Room. It is good to see you, my friend. We have got Eric Huffles again. Let me see who else we've got. We've got Son of Liberty Radio channel member. It is great to see you, my friend. Who else have we got? We've got Bretsky the Great in the house. It is great to see you, my friend. How are you doing? That's right, indeed. It is good to see you guys. So, Eric, what's up in your neck? Oh, wait a second. We've also got a channel member and mod, Michael Bancroft, in the house. And Tim Smith is lurking. It's good to see you, Tim. Go ahead, Eric.
I forgot, what was the question?
Agreed. And so the question was, how excited are you about Battle Brick Road, my friend? How excited?
Right now I have to fake enthusiasm because I'm in the thick of it. Line art's done. I can't.
Yep.
I gotta switch these headsets. I feel like I can't do it.
Okay, take your time. I'll carry it.
Same time.
I'll carry it.
Give me a moment. I need to powder my nose.
That's all right. Exactly. Yep, that's right. That's Eric's way of saying he has a headache, and I feel very disappointed and dejected. Eric Huffles sharing the link to Battle Brick Road. Eric Weathers' return to the fallen utopia of Oz as Thea's mission to find her missing father grows more deadly indeed. There are more twists and turns in this than you could ever imagine. That's right. Never surrender, never refund, never say die, as we say around these parts. Eric is in the last weeks of the final trimester. Oh, man, those are some days. I think Anna is getting closer to that than Eric is, but salute and best wishes to her. That's all I have to say. I hope she's doing well, my fellow painter. I can't hear you, brother. Watch it be unplugged or off, or there's a switch on it or something. It's one of those things. But take your time. You're not in a... I'll tell you if I hear you. So you just keep trying stuff. And we'll go from there. But it's great to see all of you guys here. So here's what I'm doing right now. I'm testing out this new camera setup. And one of the things that is exciting is we got 6 more days on Nosfero the Crypt Walker Second Chance. I could not be more excited. Oh, gotcha. I just heard you go now. I just heard the now. Keep talking.
All right. So for some reason, it's only giving me options to pick an audio source, not a microphone source and a headphone source. It's just one.
What?
So I can't have sound go through. I
Is
don't
that on
know.
my
It
end?
looks
Is
like
that
there's
on
another
this?
option. No, it's on this.
Huh.
I don't know what's going on.
Thank you, Eric.
Everything's
I appreciate it. Eric
broken.
Huffles. Don't worry, man. We've got Ninja Turtles, man. Michael
We do.
Bancroft says one hole to hear them all. Jesus. Michael. I don't know why. You always scare me with your double entendre.
It's always got to make it about holes.
He does.
You know what I
It's
mean?
craziness. But yeah, so
I'm
I
having
was
just
watching.
technical difficulties today.
Dude, you should have seen me that stream, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Gaz. You know what a crazy day we had streaming the other day. So I'm working on this. I was up last night and I was watching the launch of Elephant, which I feel as though maybe I'm just not dialed in, or it's because my kids, I want to say, of course, to them, happy 19th birthday to both of you guys. I love you. I'm thinking about you guys, and I hope it was a wonderful day for you. But the thing is that I was watching this sort of stealth launch of, Elephant, or the Wrath of Elephant. And immediately I started thinking about all of the stuff I love about the classic early Walter Elias Disney animation. And of course, thinking about Dumbo. And I just was like, I don't know, I just got a painting in my head. And I just had to paint this thing. So it just started, man. It was
You
weird.
had to squeeze it out of you.
Hail! Jim tells you. It's good to see you, brother. Yes, and back Elephant right here. It is doing well. Well, that's how this stuff always happens. Oh, my Lucent package arrived, Mike. Very cool to hear. Headless Bourgeoisie, it's great to see you. Good evening, everybody. And what is up, Nordic Nerd? It is great to see you, my friend. Hello, and I salute you, sir. Can
you hear me?
I can hear you perfect. You sound good.
Okay.
Yep.
You're just
great.
ignoring me then.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. No, I'm kidding. You're so great. Dude, you should have been on my stream the other day. Oh, it was a comedy of errors, and I just was like, oh man, it was something special, as you know. But it's crazy because while I'm working on this, something very, very recent happened This painting right here, which
that one's done.
I had a blast on this painting. Let me just say, and
Look at those colors.
oh my god, man! If you didn't design such cool characters, I could have just been like one character and I'm out. He asked me for one simple thing. I had one job, and I just
couldn't even do that.
Couldn't even do that. That's right. Every time I was hitting a wall on it, I'm like, oh, I should text Eric, and then I'm like, he's just gonna say, all I hear are excuses.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god.
Same thing I tell my sons.
Mm-hmm. Can you address this, Eric Huffle's statement here? Because this is what we all deal with when we approach Battlebrick Road.
No, he hasn't.
There you go. And he's like, that's how I see it. Random McRanderson, by the way, is that Cthulhu in your portal, or are you just to see me? Agreed. Agreed, Random McRanderson, and I want to salute you and thank you for gifting 10 memberships last stream. I just updated the credits, so you are in the credits and everybody else, and I appreciate it so much, man. But yeah, so I'm working on this gigantic close-up of an elephant eye with the reflection of the dying baby elephant in it, because I don't know, this story just struck me as the kind of stuff you want to see from independent comics and the stuff that we all love creating. So I don't know why, I was just taken by it, and I haven't painted on canvas in a while. But can you, Mr. Eric Weathers, can you guess why else I've got a ring light and a new iPhone set up for clarity?
'Cause you're rolling in it.
I'm rich, of course. Nosfero the Crypt Walker at 12.5K, and we are just, it's all going up my nose. And the thing, my kids will be like, no, they know. What am I saying? They've long since given up. Let me just say this for the record. I am God knows, they ran, no forwarding address. But this is the thing about it for me, which is, because we do painting lessons and art lessons, and I thought, I've increasingly become aware there's no way on earth I could show you anything with paint in 720p. Mm-hmm. It's not humanly possible. So? Oh, I think you know so, Eric. I think you've seen the struggle. And we won't say it in German, but it's been a very big struggle. I use gesso. I used to gesso all my canvases. Now I just buy them. Yep. Pre-gessoed black canvas. Random. But yeah, so I'm excited. I think it's going to make things a lot easier. In theory. So we shall see. And that way I can just send you random texts every now and again where I say Wyeth, which is the fun part of all of this.
You know what?
Send you a text that says Wyeth.
The trouble I have with Wyeth, this microphone isn't even the one that's being used, is trying to find books by him and not his son.
Yes. Andrew. Yep.
Yeah.
There aren't any great Wyeth books, which is unfortunate. There are old Wyeth books that have pictures in them. There's a catalog of all of his work, supposedly, and they're about the size of a postage stamp in this giant book. But I have not seen a definitive Wyeth book yet, and that is a real pain. The ones we have, funny enough, are better than most, which is kind of, crazy when you think about it. Because they were just, re-releases, and they're not too expensive. Thank God.
Well, I'm getting the storybook stuff.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's the great stuff.
Robin Hood and Treasure Island right now. I've got my stuff wish listed.
Yeah, you do.
Stuff you gave me.
Oh, dude. Listen, those books, when those came out, I mean, I have never felt less guilty for shoplifting in my life.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course.
I was thrilled to know they were Amazon has them for so cheap. Let me zoom out a little bit the old-fashioned way. So this is what the new ring light with an iPhone broadcast is able to do. It's able to give me a lot more resolution, and it's able to film canvases, which is so much better to see because it adjusts for all those little nuances where typically my razor will break. So let me see if I can make this without it completely crashing. So this right there is what I'm able to do. And so it's going to be, the whole image is going to be giant, textured, wrinkled sort of elephant eye of the mother with that reflection right there inside the eye. And there's not going to be, Scarecrow's not going to be in it. Lion isn't going to be in it because it's not that type of... Can you tell I just finished your painting working on this? I'm like, it's a fingernail. That's it. That's what this is. It's a close-up of a fingernail. You and Mike broke me, but I'll tell you something. I love painting guys and stuff. I broke you're damn right I did. Let me tell you this, now that you have the tip of the painting, and I can say this on the other side of it. I love painting you guys as characters, and thank you for the opportunity, dude, because it was seriously... You pour your heart and soul into these paintings, and it's the same thing with Nosfero. The only things I want to paint outside of Nosfero are comic skate characters, stuff that we're doing in our scene, and stuff that speaks to me. And I couldn't just paint one character, because I think we had been talking, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you're right. This is totally... Am I chiseling in on Anna right now by doing an eye painting? I think
you might be. You might be on her turf.
I know. I'd love to have Anna on. She's great. And she knows about the painting setup. And Mick Short's in the house, dropping links to Nosfero too. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad. The detail is blasting off my screen. I'm so glad. You must have kicked your family off the internet. Absolutely. I had to. Yeah, they're crazy. Lucas, Bear, where's Kang's Shane Davis? John went out in the woods, he said, to lighten his load. I don't know what that meant. And,
not sure, yeah.
Yeah, he said he had to make some cuts, and I was like going, I guess maybe financial is what I'm thinking. And, young Shane Davis, you never know where he is, because Mange could be driving right now. If Mange has the light, then we don't know what might be happening, you know?
Strange things afoot at the Circle K.
Greg, no. I'm loving Anna's stuff. At the Circle K, is that what we're saying?
Yeah, strange things afoot.
Strange things afoot at the Circle K. Yeah, what is going on? But last time, for those of you guys who were here, I tested out this technology, and I think it was because we were having a windstorm. And it was crazy to me because our internet goes out whenever we have really bad wind. It's really strange. I have no idea why. But
I'm guessing like your lines are above ground in the air. On the pole.
Now I feel like a horse's ass, Eric. You just solved the whole problem.
Look, I used to work for a cable company. I know how everything works.
Dear God, you tell me you did never go up on those damn dastardly things.
No.
Thank
no,
God.
I worked in the safety of the office, answering phone calls, troubleshooting little old ladies. Why is it in Spanish? Problems.
I love that, dude. Seriously. Unreal.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
You
just press this button. You're good to go. All right. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye. That's what it was like.
My email disappeared. It's like that. That is what it's all
Half
about.
my job was just Googling problems and using that to help customers fix their issues.
That's the way it is, man. That is often the way it is. But I don't know, because you've done a lot of the paintings that you do. You're like me. You like that realism aspect to things. You know, you like to do that kind of stuff. Have you ever painted elephants, like anything with this type of hide, like a rhino or a hippo or anything like that?
No, just dragons.
Hell yeah!
But nothing. No real animals. Nothing super detailed. So what is that, like 24 by 24?
This is 16 by 20. Not too big.
16 by 20. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty small. But, it's enough for, if I wanted to reduce it and make it smaller, it would tighten up really nicely in terms of the detail. Because I wanted to do it to like a print or, comic book poster print format. And, I just, painting on canvas, which we're going to be doing some fun stuff with, it's very relaxing. And I know this because of Bob Ross. And there's just something about scratching away on the canvas when you work. And to me, it strikes me as a long a long time, interest of mine, which is and a long, time I've been wanting to do stuff to promote books and promote other people's books. As you know, it's usually I'm painting, a commission or I'm painting a pinup. But I also wanted to have a show where I could have, like, Graham's got a campaign kicking off tomorrow, to have you on to promote stuff, to Dan Lawless to promote stuff. That's the stuff I really want to be. Oh dear, Luke. Oh gosh, Luke, please, we're trying to, at least help him cover his tracks. John is getting rid of his wife so he can run away with Shane. Anna is right for, well, that's how it is. I really appreciate you bringing in Eric Weathers to answer questions about the monkey bird species. Eric, I got a lot of questions from random about the monkey bird species. Do they have hollow bones? Okay. And there was some serious concern. God bless you, Amoral Fats 40 ounce. And so he's here. Hola, Jimmy Reyes. It's good to see you, brother. Tell us about
Jimmy.
The monkey birds.
The flying apes. First of all, they're not monkeys.
Damn.
That's an improper classification.
Mm-hmm,
They're chimeric ape hybrids, both chimpanzee and bat variations. Chimpanzees and gorillas, while we do have monkeys, those are not chimeric. Those are augmented with technology. So, yeah. I would say, no, they don't have hollow bones, but they also aren't real, so it just looks cool.
Hell yeah. Man. The rule of cool.
It looks cool.
The rule of cool. That's right. But do they fly south for the winter? Do they lay eggs?
Oh, you know what? I like that question. They don't. They give, I'm making up lore for Battlebrick Road right now. Do they give? Mm-hmm. They would give live birth, no eggs, because they're more mammalian than avian.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. They're carnivores. Bloodthirsty. They like to eat kind of whatever. Not banana fans, however. In fact, it's considered speciesist if you make banana jokes towards them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You don't, guys. I'm telling you, I don't care, like, if it got laughs with your friends and everything like that. You will bring the conversation to a standstill if you're with a bunch of people of Flying Ape and you drop a banana joke. You're gonna be in for it.
Yeah.
I
would also say
I'm there, dude. Let me know. Hit me up. Go ahead. Sorry.
You're waiting for your dragon? What's that mean?
Lloyd wants me. Lloyd's been talking to me, gosh, for ages. He's a big supporter of Nosfero. He got the Bride of Frankenstein head sketch on the last campaign. I don't know if you remember that one that had the figure in the hair and everything like that.
Yeah.
And he's been wanting me to commission me to do a dragon painting. And Lloyd, if you're up for that, me doing a dragon painting on canvas, I'm there, man. You just let me know. Jim Cox came in like a wrecking ball. Jim Cox gifted 5 Shanth Enjeti art memberships. My man, here come some cheerleaders. A true He-Man among He-Man among He-Men. Oh, here you go.
Charge!
Still don't have a strategy to get this to come back here. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that.
You almost broke it.
I almost broke it, but I had to break it for my man Jim Cox, a scholar and a gentleman, guys. We're trying to bring you the art. We're trying to make this a beautiful place to be, and I thank you all so much for being here. Hey, Shanth, Jeremy Burtz et al. It is great to see you, Jim. I feel like it's been a minute. I hope you are well. And it's great to see you. Yeah, He-Man is one of my favorite 80s properties. Those mini comics were crazy. Dave Stevens worked on some of that art. Mm-hmm. And look at this. All these folks happy to be getting some channel memberships. I love seeing it in the house, man. Look at this. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. God bless you. And, yeah, I mean, it's a wild thing, to me because, we need Shaw to do a poll for when he will relaunch Spring Ball. I'm leaving that to y'all. I'm going to be doing it next. It's the next campaign for me.
We just don't want We don't want you on a pole.
Why? I can live my own life
I mean,
in my own way if I want to. I mean, that's kind of weird.
No.
Wasn't Comicsgate about freedom and thoughterly?
Not really.
Yeah, it's certainly. Listen, Comicsgate, at least in my experience, and Eric's breaking the rule, is all about cultivating mass. And I've been cultivating mass and ass. It's a problem I have, so we're working on it.
That ass.
That's right, man. Look at this. Everybody is very grateful. Early Paul Dini art in those mini comics too. Yeah, those were such a proving ground, for talent. Like, God, the people who were doing the average work we were seeing were so good, dude. They were so great, man.
Yeah. I had, I don't know where it is, if I still have it, but I know I have at least one of those.
Yeah.
Miniature He-Man comics.
Hail, channel member Mike. Yeah, it's those He-Man comics and that box art. I think that property is still going incredibly strong. And again, we were talking about this before. Masters of the Universe is an evergreen property if people can figure out how to bring it in for a landing, which is to say just do exactly what it already is, and just, make it more whatever. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, though, I mean, when they made the move to buy that off of Peter Laird, they got it for a song. I can't imagine what they've made off of that so far.
Billions. Yeah.
Billions. Yeah.
You got a few $100 from me.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Listen, where are the boys? I feel like,
I'll take a...
Oh, dude.
I got lighting on them now. Can't really see it.
Oh, man.
Nothing but me being in the way here.
I was going to say.
There we go.
Oh, my God. Who are those masked men?
I don't know. It's a mystery to me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Nothing but shuffle of it. Yeah, I know. You're right. That's totally... But you know what's so funny is? Someone was talking about this. I can't remember who it was. But you know what? All these silly relaunches, all these things they do with He-Man or with anything else for that matter, you can't kill what the property is, Yes, I did. I don't know if I saw his Razor Fist Ninja Turtle sketch, Mike, but I did see his amazing video on Ninja Turtles. What is up, Willie D? It's good to see you, man. Donnie is bruised. He is bruised.
He did
aren't
fall.
Those great?
Yeah. Yeah.
He did? Is he all right?
Yeah. Oh, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
That's
but
right.
Here, let me
Alfredo
maybe if I
Alcala,
turn off this light up here, I can show you. I have LED strips behind. Let me see if this will just... No, you
it's
can't
sort
see
of
the
like,
color change.
For the
Can you
folks
turn
at
that
home,
light
it's
off?
sort of like when you adopt a a pet and you hope that it gets a good home. Those figures got a great home. That's the main thing.
Well, that's not really... Now you can't see the turtles, but I do have lighting back here.
Yep.
Change the...
He's trying to get me on the pole. It's coming to the stage now. It's
All right.
Michelangelo.
Shall I hide in the dark like this?
Dude, you should. Why not, man?
This camera is... The lens in it must be crooked. Because this is me centered
Oh, wow.
on the screen, but like it's pointing like over my shoulder. I think
Uh-oh.
there's something wrong with this thing.
Well, Lord knows that's what it's been with the tech on my end, man. It's been a crazy couple of days. And it's weird too, because you guys, you people of the chat, do I see my girl? Do I see Tammy D in the house, channel member? I love seeing Tammy D in the house. It is great to see you. What in the wild world of sports is going wide world of sports is going on here? Agreed, Tammy D. We don't know. Chuck Castle says, I love Masters of the Universe. Nostalgia is addicting. Hey, listen, Chuck Castle, I always forget to mention this when we're talking about He-Man, Masters of the Universe. But the trading card, which you can get, oh, look at Mikey, that you can get in the
What?
Get Everything tier is actually based on the He-Man Battle Cat painting on the old toy. So there is a He-Man reference in Nosfero for sure. Dude, Mike looks great, man. And I don't mean Mike
Except it's
Bancroft.
not Mike, it's Raph.
Raph. I'm sorry, Raph. Oh, I couldn't see because it looks orange from where I am. I got
It
something in
does
front
look
of the
orange.
weapons.
My colors are all off.
That's okay, dude. Oh, dude. You got to get him closer. When you held up those sides to the screen, They looked actually like life-sized and detailed. That was nuts. Yep. Absolutely nuts. Oh, no worries about Thursday. Look at that, guys. I mean, there's no way you could have imagined such a thing. Yep. Agreed, Tammy D. Where the white women at? Agreed. Yep. Ninja Turtles was the first thing I voluntarily drew as a kid. 100%.
Same.
Barb Rogers.
Why I draw comics. Why I draw it all. Is the Ninja Turtles.
First comics I ever read. Can I just point this out? Chuck Castle was just gifted a membership by Barb Rogers, who always comes in like a wrecking ball. Barb, this is for you. We salute you.
Charge!
There we go, and we're back. I'm figuring it out slowly but surely, but don't call me Shirley. Thank you so much, Barb Rogers. And look at this, coming in, and a legend in the chat. Thank you so much, and we appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you do hit the like. Between X and YouTube, we've got 96 people watching, and I'd like to think it's because of the handsome Eric Weathers being here, and also
it's me. It's all me.
There's nobody. This is the thing, right? There's nobody else, in my personal opinion, who could bring more to this situation, unless, of course. Hold on one second. I got to get this set up. I see you, my friend. One second, as I attempt to stall and make this work. Damn it. Where is it?
Doesn't help if you're saying you're stalling.
Where's my dude? Oh wait, I gotta do this first, and then hang on a second. And 1 second, man. I'm working. I'm getting it for you. No. Where tech has been new camera overlay. There's my boy. Flawless Dan Lawless. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Vampire fangs. I love it. There's my boy. I can't hear you, dude. Is your audio
different?
Check your mic. Let me make sure.
Something's different about you.
Make sure I got you on. Where's my boy?
Same thing that happened to me.
What the heck is going on here? I see Dan. I see his fangs. Wolf Howl for Dan Lawless. But I can't get his audio. What the heck is going on? I blame myself now. That's the only person left to blame. I think we all should, man. That's right, guys. And I see that Speakeasy in the house. Thank you, guys. We're always speaking easy here, Chuck Castle. And thank you for being a member, guys. Test out those emojis. You guys are the best. Thank you, Barb. Mike Likes Tacos. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you to Random McGranderson for gifting memberships. It is... and Mike Likes Tacos, who is a man of love and kindness. What's up, Ryan Dunham? It's great to see you. And thank you so much for the kind words. I still can't hear... Eric, tell Dan when you can hear him as I read these. Mike Likes Tacos. I blame yourself, too. Thank you, Mike. I agreed. A man called Plush. Where is the sound effects for Dan? Come on. He's going to let you know. I blame Cecil. Well, where would we be without Cecil, though, guys? So, guys, if you're wondering what I'm painting right now, I am doing a canvas painting to test out my tech, which is the whole point of this show, to see what copyright things I get notified by YouTube for, and what, other crazy things I get.
Mostly it's probably going to be just the nudity that you get.
Yeah, that's what they say, right?
Copyright struck for.
That's what they say. Oh my God. Yeah.
Dan, hit the little gear on your self camera and pick the right audio source there.
Oh.
And what I realize is it's only letting me pick one audio source, so it has to be the same for your ears and your mouth.
Oh, that's...
So whatever microphone you want to speak into, pick that, and you might not... Yeah, it's really weird.
So this is an eCam thing, right?
Well, in the past, I've been able to differentiate between microphone and headphone.
I gotta see what's going on with that. That's really strange. Huh. See, this is why we do the tech tests, man. Audio.
Yeah, so like I'm not using my mic, I'm using my headset to speak.
Yeah.
So if you set your speakers to, well, what your microphone is, then you should be able to talk.
Let me go to interview and just see. Lower music and movie sound. So guess play ring chime.
He said he's going to leave and try to come back in.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to fix it.
Okay,
but you can try.
I'm going to still try some things here. Able.
Bancroft says just try to learn. Like that's a person because he knows I'm deaf in my left ear.
Oh, I see. I cannot figure out what the heck is going on. Huh.
You know what I realized? What I learned somewhat recently is that sign language is different in different languages.
That
It's
is
not a
so
universal
true.
language,
Not by any
which to me
stretch.
sounds retarded.
Yes. But we like to make things more difficult. That's our
It's
whole
like,
thing, isn't it?
let's do sign language in 50 different languages,
Amen, Dan.
because why not?
Well, I'm going to have to do another test with you guys because
Mhm.
this is the thing. And thank you for dropping the link to Elephant, which is what I'm just doing a painting of, inspired by that book, guys. Going back at the link is in the description along with Battle Brick Road 2, which is
That's me.
just crushing it.
Yeah, you asked about that earlier. I am, the line art's done. The book is halfway colored, halfway lettered. Zeb is polishing up the script for chapter 4 for the second half of the book. And Farah, I've got to do notes for chapter 3 for colors, and then we'll get those going. And then chapter 4 colors, she's going to be starting in a couple weeks. So
Nice.
that's the book, and I'm still working on the covers,
Nice.
the special edition covers, to get those ironed out. I got to figure out exactly what print run we're going to cut off at. I have 500 ready to go, but I think that we're going to print less than that. I think we're going to print it like 300 or 400.
Oh, okay.
And then if I can get Ethan to fix the lion, then I know more people will buy it.
Okay.
I still need to do 3 trading cards. Toto's
Oh my
really,
God.
really easy to do because he's just a little circle guy.
Yeah. Oh,
And
you don't
then
say.
Yeah, just a little circle guy. I don't have to color him. I have a colorist, so.
Uh-oh, here we go. Hang on. Let's see if we can get him. Let's see if we can get him in here. Come on. Can we get Dan back in here? Where'd he go? There he is. Talk. Let's. Oh,
See,
no.
I'm telling you, it's not Shanth. You have to pick your
headphones as your speaker,
speakers.
even though it's not going to be your best speaker. Pick your headphones as your speaker, and I'm going to figure out why the heck this is happening. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, we're celebrating the launch yesterday, the pseudo stealth launch of Elephant, guys. If you go and back that, almost to 25K. I'm sure Ethan is promoting the heck out of it on his channel. And Nosfero, which has just 6 more days, guys. If you like painted work and the lettering and the fine talents of Eric Weathers, that is where you go, man. It's got to be his stream settings, says a man called Plush. You may be correct.
Gotta be.
Let me see.
Show you.
I wish there was
Mike says, do you
go ahead.
freehand Toto or do you cheat? I'll show you exactly how I do.
Can you hear me now?
How I draw Toto.
Yes, I can hear you now, brother. I got you.
But it's bad sound. It's going through my Mac. Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
it's all
great,
right.
but it's better
So
than
this isn't
muted.
any good anymore.
Yeah, we need you anyway. We don't care how the sound quality is, but we need you, baby. What do you got there? Is it blowing it out?
So this is how I draw Toto. I'll show you. Make sure that I can actually show you. Can you see this?
There you go. I can
It'll
see it now.
adjust, right? Okay, so this is how you draw Toto. You open up Procreate, and you draw a sloppy circle like this. Then you just hold it, and it snaps to a perfect circle.
Oh my!
And then you put a little dot right there, and you've got Toto.
I'm thinking of something totally different, but I love it.
Yeah? And you give him some
Don't
arms
you
here
dare!
and here.
Yeah, there you go. Now I'm safe. Now I'm safe.
That's Toto.
Get the Lucent too, by the way, by Michael Bancroft on his website, and that book is sweet. Beautiful hardcovers. That is cool, by the way. Says Eric Uffles. So Dan, how are you doing, brother? It's great to see you.
Good. Yeah, I've been working on my getting closer to finishing my John Malin pinup.
Oh yeah, man! I saw that stream.
So,
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it's
So you're working on
pretty
that.
good. But the tough thing about working online like this, you guys, is that usually it's like I go through all my mistakes and then you just see the final product. And it's like, ta-da, like, hey, no problem, When you're working on it online, it's sort of like, and that didn't work, Let me fix that, I got to go back and redo that. Oh,
People like that though.
Yeah.
I did art streams for a while years ago, and I think they like the process. They like to see you mess up because it makes you seem like you're a real person and not some magical creature. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I do. But I'm just saying, sometimes it's like it is distracting. So I feel like I'm not working at 100% too.
Yeah,
You know,
I
That's
get
why
that.
Battle Brick Road, I got to a point on that piece in the Lucent where I couldn't work on them on camera anymore because I was doing. Oh man, hold on. I'm gonna do this.
Wait,
is what I
what's
love
this?
about this. Is a beautiful piece of artwork. That is the cover for the Battle Brick Road poster book.
Wait, you
Right
got it
there.
printed already?
This is a test print because we needed to test how we were going to tear it out of the spine, the posters.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were going to do micro perforation, but I don't like
Amen.
perforation. So it's just in the glue. They're not going to score the pages before they put them in the glue. So then you'll just be able to like open it and peel them like this.
And
And then they'll pull out like this,
Woohoo!
and you'll be able to hang them up
Come
on
on
your
now.
wall. And I still got to do a design. I've got credits down here, which was a poor choice because it's like in the gutter. I wasn't thinking
Oh.
about that. So I'm moving the credits up top, and then I don't know if I have yours in here, Dan. I think I do. Yeah,
Let's do it.
there.
Oh my God! Look at
That's
that,
cool,
guys.
man.
7
Dude.
by 17.
Can we get a link to this poster book, man, in the chat? Come on now.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get a link.
So this is placeholder. It's mostly done. I was waiting for Shanth, and I know people are going to laugh at this, but now, don't worry, Shanth, you're not the slowest artist.
I'm working on it.
Now I'm waiting on Rob Willis, so we may never see this. Rob, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
dang.
but
at that.
there was a work in progress I threw in there as a placeholder.
Wow. That went
We've got
through
Rob
so
working
many
on a
faces.
scarecrow piece.
Wow.
Oh my lord, man.
You know, I ordered the book, but does this big
That's
print
separate.
thing doesn't come with it, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's a separate thing.
Oh, so
It was
can I go back and order
advertised
it
as
then?
10. Yeah, if you order it, I'll ship them together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When
guys, I'm
acceptable,
dropping
I'm gonna. Also, this will be a print inside. I need to finish this painting. This will be inside. It's not just going to be the cover. So this will be my.
It looks finished to me.
Eric, you
the,
are. It
the
is
corn in
finished.
the back.
Dude,
Okay.
You
Well,
think I
you
need
know,
to fix that?
don't overfix
First
it.
off, I can't see it fully, but you don't have to always have everything super finished, you know. And
Don't
I
overfix
mean,
it.
it can be loose. I mean, you can have a loose painting for sure.
Dude.
I like tightness. If you two say it's good,
Yes, we did.
I'm not gonna. You'd have to scan it in and let me look at it.
Yeah.
Then I could.
well,
then
it's
I
not
could-
a real painting. It's one of them fake digital ones.
I mean,
but
whatever.
I can
You have to. You'd
Yeah.
have to send me it so I can see it on screen, like the fully, like the kind of.
show you the high.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a very good. That ring lights up.
You should have never said you like tightness.
I like tightness.
Sorry, this. You keep trying to take this comment.
That's what
down.
happens.
Hang on a second.
If you say anything that's remotely.
Let me. I'm trying to
Be
get this. Sorry, this
construed.
is like a weird
It's
technical
gone.
thing. I just can't get this comment to go down. This weird. That's weird.
Tightness. So there's Brett Barkley, who was our second place winner for the fan art
That's
contest.
great.
I don't know what order we're doing, but there's a lot of like team and then individual and then team and individual. So I'll probably alternate. The order might change. So there's Narwhal, which I love this
There you
piece
go.
so much.
That is a great piece.
That's a great piece.
Yeah. This
If
might
you like
this might
tightness,
go on
it's
the
a
back
great
cover.
piece.
Here's
There's
Tin Man
mine.
by Billy Basco. This is a painted,
Oh,
a digital
Billy,
paint
nice.
as well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, Billy.
And a lot of these you can see on the website. Up close, here's Shelby Robertson with the
Mm-hmm.
Thea
Very
nice.
Gale there with the Watcher of the East. Then there's Shant's, a work in progress of Shant's piece,
Yep.
missing
Man, that was crazy.
all the details, so that'll be fun. We get that. I got that already updated in the file. There's the Flawless Dan Lawless's
Dang.
piece. This spider, you're the first. This is the first anybody's really. I've shown the spider a little bit, but not in color. So this will be the first, I guess, on this stream that people have seen it in color. Our,
I thought you showed it
Big-
on the Kings.
I may have. Yeah, font's beautiful. This is Joey Katz. Joe Catapano's third place, bronze winner.
You
Bronze,
got some good.
what's it called? Bronze medal.
Winners are good, man.
Jose Garcia with the full team shot.
Oh yeah, great stuff.
Although I'll be honest, I flipped it so the lion is facing the right. It's the lion side on the right side. So I flipped it. I flipped the final piece. Don't tell anybody. This was our fan art winner, first place. This is Leo. It goes by Leo Ruin. And colored by
great dynamics.
Jason Wright.
Really.
Yeah. I mean, this could
Jason
be a
Wright
cover.
colored it?
Yeah, Jason Wright colors.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And we were doing.
And
Oh, there's
Ken.
another Jason Wright colors over Rod Looper.
Wonderful.
There.
Yeah.
And then the
This
last
is all
two
quality
were
stuff, man. This is
just placeholder stuff that because I was
This
waiting
is
on a
pro
couple
stuff.
pieces. So this is the biggest this I think will ever be printed. So this is the free print, the Otis Frampton print of the Battlebrick Tunes. This will be a print that everybody gets, not this size. It'll be 6.25 by 10.25, or 6. Yeah, it'll be the size of the comic book itself, like this. So.
Oh, that looks great. Like I said,
check
it's
Dallas.
all
I just
quality
sent you the
stuff. It's all pro stuff.
Thank you. I wish I was on King's earlier. I should have showed this off. Would have sold a few, perhaps.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah, next
Well,
time.
it's
Go.
tough. You know, it's
Sell.
tough to not, panic.
Okay,
All right,
good.
cool.
I'm not big anymore.
I'll have you on next time. I'll send you the link, Vaughn. No worries, brother.
If there is
But
a
you know,
next
it's
time.
Oh, is
this
that
the
Vaughn?
thing, right? Yeah, that was Vaughn, my man Vaughn.
Oh, man,
He's,
I haven't seen Vaughn in a
getting,
long
you know,
time.
it's getting late over there, man. It's like I've got work to go. Wait, I'm helping out with something tomorrow that I got to do. But it's like these are the things where I really think this could be a great place to go. I was looking at Vaughn. Vaughn's got a campaign that's launching actually as well. But Graham's got a campaign launching tomorrow, and I just want to do more of these promo shows. And this all came out of Dan and I were just shooting the bull back and forth, and somehow I had a fever dream involving the Little Rascals as, you know, thugs, and Dan's like, yeah, that works. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
This goes back to Grosse Pointe Woods, man.
It's
But I
funny.
think it'd be
Yeah,
great.
no, that's useful, man. Everybody loves Little Rascals.
Hell yeah, man. And it's like, I've always loved that quote from Die Hard 2, because I'm a massive Die Hard fan, when he goes, "This is Buckwheat. The clubhouse is open." It always fucking gets me after he shoots this dude. It's crazy. Art is later this month, that's right, with Black and White 3, and that stuff is looking smoking. Yeah. This is
still
gonna
is
And
be
let's
great.
not forget Cecil.
Yeah,
Nice
man.
grab too.
Cash grab, and that's
You know,
going to be on...
that's what you guys. Are you like me? Like that's what I was. I bought this comic. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna read it. Well, it's really funny. I'm actually really anticipating the second issue because the first one was just. I mean, it was over the top. Obviously, there's no holds bar. It's completely ridiculous, and but it was funny, Zach. You know.
Yeah, man.
So and it turns out to be
so
actually
funny.
really good. It's like it's CG's
Too hot
funny
for
book.
Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
really,
right.
yeah. Well, you know, at the end, I think when you have kaiju, actual Jewish guy,
I think
you're kind of
that-
you're kind of testing the. I think you're kind of pushing things a little bit there.
Maybe.
You know what's
Maybe a little.
strange though, and this is something we're going to be talking about, and you know, as we do what we do here. Make sure I get this on camera. All the stuff that I want to do is we're promoting Comicsgate, getting a bunch of people who are artists and things like that. You know, Eric and Dan and folks like that, and I just want to be able to, no pressure, but hang out and have people on who have got a book launch or something happening, because that really is the heart of what we do here. And, you know, is getting the word out about books. Like we were talking about, you know, you really have to kind of stay out there, even if you're, you know, you get exhausted sometimes with all of it. But, you know, building shows and doing this kind of stuff is so important. We got a lot of launches going on. What is that, Eric? What was that face?
You're right. What?
Hmm.
You're right. Look.
It's
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I know. Every time somebody talks about doing shows, I feel like it's an attack on me for not streaming.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
I understand, Mike. guilts me almost constantly with actual handwritten letters.
My wife said something really fucked up today, and I'm sorry to share this, man, but she was like going, do you think if you guys were still doing CG team that like Nosfero would be doing better and we wouldn't have to sell one of the kids? And I went, no, we would sell that kid anyway. Because let's be honest, they got to be a bit of a problem, but still, I think she misses the show.
Wait, how many you got, Sean?
There's the guild.
Enough to sell. One is
That's what I'm
enough
saying.
to
Like,
sell.
if you got more than two, or you probably you
Yeah.
kind of some wiggle room
And
in there.
again, sorry, because this does need to be said. If my children do see this at some point, happy birthday. Your father loves you. It is their birthday today. So I just want to point that out. And I'm also
Not anymore.
sprinting to hell. Yeah.
Right? Their birthday's over, right? It's already tomorrow.
It's over. It's 12:06, kids, you know?
Yeah.
Now I can go back to my regularly scheduled Asian dad. Why not A? And we're all set. All right.
Well, you got to keep
Guys,
them kids on their toes, you know. Like, so it's like who's going to be it's like a musical chairs type thing, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Are you an Asian or a Bijan?
Better make sure you're you better make sure
Oh,
ship
yeah,
you out
man.
tomorrow.
Yeah, they're great. All I care about with those kids is I asked my daughter. I was like, going, so what are you up to? What are you gonna be doing today? Because she goes, I think I'm gonna get my friends together. And she said the words that a Halloween loving. If you know Nosfero, guys, back that book. If you love Halloween and the spooky season, she goes, I think I'm gonna get my friends together. We're gonna hit Wendy's and then we're gonna go to Spirit Halloween. And I was like, do you need any money, baby? Can I help you? I freaking am so proud of her.
Did you have a tear? Did you have a tear?
I had a tear in my eye, man, because they know Halloween
so
in
proud.
New England is big. And you know, Dan, I know you're a Halloween fanatic too, man. That's why I was
you know what? Here's the thing: is there's like sort of what do you call it? There's restrictions on this particular desire, like for Halloween. I grew up with Charlie Brown and pumpkins and witches and Frankenstein monster and werewolf. I don't like the gore as much, you know, like that.
Oh,
like,
that's not what I mean, though. I don't mean the
somewhere
gore
along the line it
aspect of it.
changed into like severed limbs and body parts and all this. It's like it kind of lost its fun and charm for me.
Yeah,
I like a sort of the Halloween I liked when I was a kid. You know, which is
there's a lot of degeneracy now with Halloween. I'm sorry to say, there's people who do gory undead elephants on a satanic vengeance, you know. And we're not about that here, is what you're trying to say. And I
wouldn't touch that.
You wouldn't even grace that with your lettering. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, not even.
Yep. Or my name is Lorenzo von Matterhorn. You know what I'm saying? That is...
Wouldn't be prudent.
Happen. Wouldn't be prudent. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Hail, Mortal V. It is great to see you. Yeah, Ethan, he says. Jabez says,
Mortal V was
speak on it, Dano.
My dad earlier, which is awesome.
You got to.
You need people coming in.
You
need people coming in because I'm sitting there drawing and I'm boring. You know, I'm like, here's a color here and then a little color there, and then Mortal V comes in and like it's like yes, with slamming the jokes down on the table. It's great.
Yeah, Mortal V brings the noise, man. That's what we love about Mortal V, man. Yeah, I mean, I love this sort of stuff, and for me, I'm not some degenerate who doesn't like, Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein and the Wolfman. I mean, there's some people, right? I'm not going to name anybody.
Wait, who's the person? I forgot. Who's the person who doesn't like it?
Aaron Lepresti.
Oh,
Lopez hates it.
All right, I still like him, but a little bit less, just a little tiny bit less than I used to.
Oh my God! What the hell is happening to this country? Don't make me have Graham attack you.
Now Graham likes it.
Hail Alpha. Yeah, he loves it too. He's a believer. He's a believer like I am. The two things Graham Nolan and I like, oddly, are Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein the Wolfman, and then massive Justin Bieber fans. A lot of people don't know that.
Wait a minute. Can't go there with
the Yep. Retarded.
How can anybody not like that scene where he's going, chick, 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 chick?
Yep. Oh, God, I love that. Yeah.
That is a great scene.
Hail
oh my
Alpha.
gosh, it's so funny.
Time to get bullied, Aaron. Speaking to Graham. Yeah, that's right. He's launching in the afternoon today for Monster Island, and that is one of the things. Yeah, I love the thing I love about that movie is when my daughter was little, she would watch it, and there's this part where Lou Costello panics, and he goes, "Oh, bing!" Makes this weird sound. She goes, did he just say I'm peeing? Why don't they help him? I was like, no, he's fine, baby. He was just making a weird sound from that time period. Make Comic Books Great Again says, I wouldn't laugh at Graham to his face. He's looking lean. That's right.
I know.
Yeah, right.
Guys,
yeah, man. I'm excited about his book. I just got, for those of you guys wondering what we're talking about, launching tomorrow. Let me see. I don't have, this is the thing. I have so many quality comics here. It is ridiculous. I'm trying to get to all of my quality comics. I've got this book right here. Operation Zephyr.
I like how organized you are. Hey, I know that one.
Declassified.
I'm familiar with that.
Battle Brick Road, my reader copy, which is the Kenneth Rocafort cover, because Bagged and Boarded is my Eric Weathers cover. I've got Kitaru Witch Hunter right here. So that's kind of how I roll. And let me see here. I've got, where are my other ones here? And I haven't even cracked the second one yet, but I've got Monster Island by the great Graham Nolan, and I've also got Return
Monster
to Monster
is Land.
That's right. Monster, Rhode Island. It all takes place in the smallest state with the biggest heart. And by heart, I mean like an enlarged heart. Like, we're going to try to get on the treadmill and fix it. That's what we're working on. And of course...
I'm not sure you can fix an enlarged heart. Like, you just
what
die.
if you, you walked briskly or cut out the dunk? Because dunk is what's killing us in New England. Nosfero the Crypt Walker under ring light. That's what that's called. So, yeah, guys, I practice what I preach, except for a healthy diet. Everything else you can take to the bank, guys. You can take.
Yeah, I've heard. All I hear from you is just how much you want people to eat healthy, nonstop.
Yeah, it's true. I just started eating these. This is great if you're on the go. This is a bag of salad. If you're into that kind of thing, this stuff is great.
No, I'm not into salad. No.
You know, it doesn't even
get your veggies. You got your veggies there.
Yeah.
You got your greens. They always say you gotta have your greens. So.
That's right. All the dyes. Yep. Let me see here. You go into Rhode Island Comic Con. Go for the comics. My girlfriend goes for the celebs. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I've never been to Rhode Island Comic Con. I think my kids have been there because there was a lot of, manga anime type stuff there. And but there's also the Necronomicon, which is the Lovecraft convention, which I hear is really cool. I missed all the conventions.
That sounds more up your alley.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Well, I mean, I love, me. I love comics, but it's like... it's weird. The comic conventions for a while, unlike the one we saw, General Piggy, I salute you, channel member General Piggy. Barb, did you gift another one? Oh my gosh, Barb Rogers gifted another membership, and it went right to the General. God bless you, Barb, and thank you so much. I need a cheerleader to come your way. Here you go. If it works.
Charge!
Dan's back. It was just on the other scene, the starter scene. You're safe, Dan. You're safe, my friend. So yeah, guys, we can do anything in this space. You guys back in Nosfero. You guys back in Battle Brick Road 2. You guys backing Elephant, which is, to me, it's a brand new property. It's really cool. I feel like I've learned a lot about Ethan recently, and the most disturbing thing I've learned, which it is one of the things I absolutely can't effing stand. And I was shocked that because it's such a Gen X thing, and I'm Gen X, but I can't do it, is Rocky Horror Picture Show. I can't deal with it. It physically affects me. God bless you. I can't do it.
Who doesn't like it?
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Ethan was talking about going to see Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I was telling Lauren, I go, it's like Rocky Horror Picture Show is in this place for me. I apologize to all my Rocky Horror fanatics, but I cannot do that thing. I cannot get into it. If invited, I will not go. If nominated, I will not run. I don't understand it. So apologies, everybody.
Yeah. Well, I like
can't rock with that.
parts of it. There's parts I don't like at all. And
Everybody, I
Yeah.
realize that I don't watch a whole lot of stuff because everybody lists movies and TV shows they're watching. I'm like, seen it. I haven't watched it.
Well,
I don't watch anything
yeah.
new.
Yeah, new stuff.
Like
I forgot
everybody's watching Penguin and From and House of the Dragons and all. I don't have Netflix. I don't watch any of this stuff, so I'm really out of the loop. I'm usually like a year or two behind. It's kind of
I wait till movies come out on the
that's
whatever
that's 100% where I'm at. Jeremy Birds, thank you for gifting a membership. My God, and here you go. Charge! Not only does the dog get a bone, or the cheerleader cheer you, but a dog gets a bone. Doc Brewski is now a member. Welcome, Doc. Great to see you. So what's
I do
go ahead.
every once in a while. We did watch Twisters, which was just like looking out my front porch and during the summer. You know,
we took the kids to go see that, dude. We all saw that.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
That we got to watch that at home. My youngest stayed with his grandparents a couple months back, and unbeknownst to us, they went to go see Twisters with him alone. So he thought that was pretty cool.
Nice.
And then he said it was great. We got to watch it when and it was good. And so it stayed in the theaters. So I had to wait for it to come to home video at a reasonable price. But yeah, we rented that on Amazon.
Eric, I'm a little behind too. I just finished watching The Sopranos.
I've never seen it.
Only about 20 years ago.
Yeah, never seen it. Never seen The Wire. Never seen the OZ. I did watch Breaking Bad. Mm-hmm. Never seen Justified. Like all the shows that I love.
That and, yeah. So the problem is that when I watch something, I'm watching something with my wife, so it's got to kind of make it into that.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty limited what I like the horror level, not so much. I don't see a lot of horror stuff. I have to watch that later if I watch it. But sci-fi, not so much. Superheroes, kind of like superhero stuff. Somewhat.
To answer James Hunzinger in the chat, no, I've never seen The Shield.
Oh, wow. Michael Chiklis, right?
I don't know.
Chiklis, indeed.
Yeah. Well, the other thing, too, is, I don't know about you guys, man, when I was younger, I used to read a lot, novels and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. The idea of sitting down to read a novel right now, just like, I don't have that kind of time. It's like if I'm sitting down to do something, I'm working,
Oh, man, my wife.
Well, that's the thing is I can't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right, because you got work on the table, exactly.
Because I'm working, and it's either my face is in my art or in my lettering. Mm-hmm. I can't I've listened to a lot of shows. I couldn't tell you what was going on. Or if I have my iPad, and I'm like, I'll watch something in bed, and then I fall asleep in 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, I mean, my wife is totally. God, I can't say that without wanting to say it. My wife is not fazed by horror at all. So she grew up reading horror novels, and so I watched Evil Dead Rise with her, and she was like, "Yeah, that's kind of messed up," but you have to really work to get her freaked out like that. There was this movie called Hush by Michael Flanagan about a woman who is deaf and stalked by this killer, and there's a sequence where, for God's sake, he slams her hand in a door so it's trapped on the other side of a sliding door, and then he just breaks her fingers. And I'm like, no, sir. No. Yeah. And my wife is just drinking a Chianti and making this weird sound, and I'm like, get out of here. Mm-hmm. I'm not playing.
Yeah, like I saw a movie a couple years ago called Event Horizon, and it was just so horrendous. It was a good, it was a scary movie, but man, was it gory and violent. And it's like,
I watched that when I was a child.
Agreed.
Really?
Oh my God, man. Yep.
Whenever it came out, that was just, it was the family thing. You'd go to the local video store and rent VHS tapes. And that was one of them.
Right.
I don't know if I don't remember the movie. I don't remember a lot, so I may have watched it or I may not have. But we weren't really shielded from a lot of that horror stuff. We watched all the Freddy Krueger movies, Aliens and Predator and all that. But I own it. I've I started to watch it, but I was busy, so I was like, well, I can't enjoy it if I'm working. So I actually haven't watched it, but I own it. I've had it for like 2 years, so I haven't watched it.
Did you guys
Yeah.
see Cabin in the Woods?
No, I haven't, but I heard there's a great werewolf in it.
I watched the
that's
first
another
15
one where
minutes and gave up.
the gore is just over the top. It's just like, okay, you know, not exactly scary, more just repulsive.
I mean, that's the thing too, right? Is that it's like you look at some of the best gore sort of stuff that's out there, and for me, it's or quote gore stuff, and it's always the suspense, it's the scare in it. It's the caring about the characters, because there was some stuff in frickin' for me the best horror series ever made. My personal opinion is, and I don't say this lightly, is The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix.
Oh, those are good. My wife actually liked those a lot.
Yeah, man.
I did see that.
Really good.
Those,
there was some
Eric,
stuff
those
in there
are
that
more
made
worthwhile. Like they're
I've
real,
seen
they're
that
real
one, yeah.
They're real stories.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really
Yeah.
they're put together well. These aren't just hacker slasher things. If there's gore in it or horror in it, it's meant to be part of the thing. It's meant to advance the story.
Mhm.
So
100%.
I would recommend any of those. There was one vampire.
Yeah,
I
I saw Haunting at Hill House, and actually the lady in that is the lady in Hush.
Yep, and her husband is the director, because people, let me tell you something.
There you go.
Marry the director, for starters. Get that done. But yeah,
Well, that's my
she's,
first mistake.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, you're the director of Battle Brick Road, and she said, "Hey, what are you doing later?" And that's how Eric, got together with his wife. So Battle Brick Road was the key. I'm just gonna rewrite history, like a Marxist.
Yeah.
But
And
let's see what we
everyone,
got.
right?
There wasn't a vampires movie made by the same guys who did the Hill House and all that, and I like that too.
Yeah, that show. What was that called?
Which one? The Haunting of Bly Manor, you mean?
No. They were on this
There was
island.
one
or
about
whatever.
a city or a town, like a country town, whatever, and it was
Was it From?
featured vampires.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
not that one.
no, it wasn't From. There was like this small town, and there's like a vampires.
Salem's Lot.
No, it was a series. The guy was there was like a priest.
I'm waiting for the chat to get it. Usually they're really
Dark
fast.
Shadows. I'm like trying to... What do we got?
No.
Someone in the chat's going to get it.
That one was kind of a letdown at the end. I was a little like, didn't really. I did
Which
watch
one?
that though. Whatever it's called, Midnight Mass. That's what it's called, Midnight Mass.
There
Okay,
it
is that it? There we go.
Yeah, pretty
Look
sure
at
that's it. Yeah.
David's got it. There you
Very
go.
good. Very good. That was a good one. See, it just says the right amount of like scary and not too much over the top, not too horrible horror, and I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about that. I still haven't seen it, which is kind of funny. And the reason I know about it is because of in Hush that she's writing a book, or one of her books is Midnight Mass. And someone was saying, "Oh, that's a nice in-joke, about that." I went, "Oh, I got to check that out." Is it good?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Wait, Midnight. I liked
It's
it
okay.
a lot, yeah.
Okay,
I was
torn.
intrigued. I was personally underwhelmed with the way they wrapped it up.
Oh, I see. Man. Yeah, I mean, for me,
It's
there's
still hard for me to beat the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown though.
Yeah, of course, man. That's
It
legend.
terrified me as a child.
It kind of
Absolutely.
did, actually. I didn't know
Nightmare.
what the Great Pumpkin was up to, man. What was he about?
Mhm.
Mine was the one that scared
no,
my kids.
Peanut, Snoopy was possessed by the devil in that part,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, the one that got
and
me
they
was
they cut the head off that pumpkin. Lucy came out with a
That's
murder knife.
right. Yeah. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the Disney version. That was with the Headless Horseman, scared my kids to bits. I loved that when I was a kid, but they were not fans when they were younger.
Wait, the cartoon?
The cartoon, yeah.
Oh,
Ichabod
really? 'Cause
Crane.
I love
Bing
the
Crosby,
cartoon.
baby. I love that cartoon. It's a masterpiece, man. So good.
It is a masterpiece. It's
Yep.
funny, Zach. Great animation. Great story.
Amen. Yep. 100%.
Favorite part got to be when those cattails are dumping in the wind on the log, and it sounds like
Yep.
horses coming. He's freaking out.
Yeah, that's
great.
on my bucket list. Is I definitely want to go, even though it's there's a couple of cool sites, but it's more or less just modern suburb. Suburb is I want to go to to Sleepy Hollow, New York, to the the now modern bridge that goes over the Washington Irving Bridge. But I've been researching Sleepy Hollow for a Sleepy Hollow painting now for some time, and the thing that I've come to with that is I just realized that this uncovered bridge that has been often referred to as the original Sleepy Hollow bridge that I was going on and saying, hey, this is the bridge. I found an older painting from the time and found out that even that bridge was modern. So I actually now know through exhaustive research about what the original Sleepy Hollow bridge looked like, which was incredibly simple. And when he passed by the church where the bridge was, based on all of the historical research I did, across from the church and right on the other side of the bridge was a huge farm with cattle in it and a split rail fence. And so I really want to do a historically, close Sleepy Hollow bridge, man. Yeah, that was a great adaptation, man. Such a great adaptation. I love that Sleepy Hollow. So good. And we got a lot of people.
I didn't care much for the Johnny Depp one. Did you guys?
I like it, man. I listen, my taste, again, listen, Dan, I don't think you can question a lot of things, but you can't question my taste. Do you know what I'm saying, Dan?
That's a good point.
I have expert taste. No, but
evidence is clear.
That much is clear. When it comes to
I
Slim
didn't know
Jims,
you were doing those edibles.
Yeah. Oh God, are you kidding? Oh Lordy. I will tell you this. I am freaking when it
They'll
comes
probably
to
have edibles for kids soon. Those looks like.
Yeah, I mean, and until they make Slim Jims a drug, I'm about as teetotal as they come at this point. In me youth, it was a different story. But we've got 143 people watching right now. If you are on YouTube or if you are curious about YouTube Curious, come on over here and smash that like, guys. Always great to see you guys out here. Happy to entertain and do a little bit of painting. And Elephant is the subject of this painting. We've also got, of course, the creator of Battle Brick Road here, Eric Weathers, with Zeb, who is strangely absent. And we're here to promote Battle Brick Road 2, the poster book, which Eric just flashed to all of us, which has got Dan's beautiful artwork in it. It's got some artwork by me and so many other folks. It's going to be a great big pull-out poster book. Do not miss it, folks. It is glorious.
You moved my window.
I did.
And the poster fell out. Yeah.
Well, I did shake it up.
It was 11 by 17.
Yep.
So
here we go,
folks. Here's a comic book to compare it to. Because, nobody knows what sizes are unless you show them.
100%.
There you go. We're shipping this. Some people think we're crazy to do it because, well, we are. Absolutely mad to ship in this economy an 11 by 17 poster book, but we're going to do it anyways.
Damn right.
Do it anyways.
What have you found mailers for that big piece that'll fit it?
They make 12 by 18s that I can. Yeah, I'll make it work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Eric had actually talked to me about this. He's going to hand deliver these because that's the kind of customer service.
It's actually cheaper.
I wouldn't even doubt it. I wouldn't even doubt it for a second. So, guys, if you haven't backed that poster book yet, and you've got the comic, get it, because you're gonna get a book if you want to keep them in there, but you're also gonna get this collection of posters and prints you can put up on the wall. It is so cool, and it's got this. It's gonna have this artwork from me. If you've been wanting to have a print or a poster of my stuff, this right here is going to be in the book. And so here you go.
Yes, it is.
And kittens. It's on like Donkey Kong. So get on that, man. So yeah, so we've got that. We've got Nosfero with 6 more days left, guys. If you haven't backed Nosfero, get in there and back it. Let's move that number. And this is the first edition, so you guys have some comparison here. This is your standard comic book size, and this is the size of Nosfero the Crypt Walker. So it's bigger than comic book. It's 8.5 by 11, and more importantly, it's a really beautiful, lovingly hand-painted book. And while we're on the subject, Monster Islands Book 3 is launching tomorrow by the amazing Graham Nolan. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on, and we need your support now more than ever. I am done, Antoine Dennison. 100% done. I don't know if I can pull it. Let's see if I can make this happen.
Not doing. I'll just push the button.
Just push the button. You know. I'm turning on reactions. Let's see if that helps.
I don't have those options. That's weird. Where are my reactions?
I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like everything is going crazy.
Everything's
Folks,
broken.
These are wild times we're living in. Wild times we are living in. And I thank you all for being here. Yes, indeed. Escape from Monster Island right there. Eric Huffles, thank you for dropping that link. Bigger than Graham Nolan's tiny book. That's right. But, we're not going to.
I thought I saw Eric in here for a second before I popped in.
Oh, there you go.
Was somebody? I thought I saw him, but maybe it was just an emoji there. Okay.
Who knows? Not sure. Escape
Wasn't
from Monster Island, guys.
Wasn't there, who showed up? There was somebody I saw before I came in.
I don't know.
Period.
Me?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know who was
in the chat or in the stream, in the video.
Maybe it was just in the chat, and I thought it looked like I saw it on my phone. Maybe it was big. Yeah.
It's just me and Shanth hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Halfway
Or
close.
maybe there was a ghost that kind of popped in there.
That could be it. It could be the ghost. Which I
what would you think of that, guys? You're streaming, all of a sudden, just someone pops in.
I think that's a movie that needs to happen, man. I'm telling you what, I am definitely feeling the spooky season. I'm listening to, man, elephant eyes are absolutely insane to paint. I just want to point out all these wrinkles and things I got to get happening. But
it could be called the chat.
To a lot of Art Bell. What do we got in the chat? What's happening here?
I said we could call the movie the chat.
That's right, the chat. That's right. 100%, man. 100%, yeah. So, one of the things I was talking about when you were talking about the cornfield and like the painterly nature of it is, and I was talking with my wife about this, is why is it, and we do it because it just seems right sometimes, but why is it when you do things like this, where you take a rendered painting and then you just kind of let it break down into, like brushstrokes, what makes that so appealing, do you guys think? I really can't think of it.
I think you get a focal point when you do that. Because it's just like looking at something in real life, how the edges of your peripheral will fade away.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it adds a sort of, I guess, depth. That's not the right word.
Ask me the question again. I don't know if I got it fully. What was the question?
Oh, like when I look at paintings sometimes by artists, and it wasn't something I ever really was into until I started painting. I did see people do it with ink, but I'm more of a pen and ink guy way back when. What is it about artwork to where when you render something out and then it breaks down into this kind of like just where you can see the drips of the paint and everything like that makes it so darn appealing? Because I do it as a reflex, or not as reflex. I do it selectively, like I'm sure everybody else does, where I just go, okay, this starts to feel right. This speaks to the painting, but there's something that the audience really reacts to. They seem to really like it. And I'm always amazed by that, because to me, it's just, I don't even know why I do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep, 198 more eyes. Anna's.
Were you paying attention that time, Dan?
I was, and I'm still I'm stumped though. Yeah, because it's an interesting question. Why did somebody? Because you got. Why does it? No, really, when you do a painting and you throw some turpentine on it, and it drips and all that kind of stuff, and you splash some colors. It might be just what happens with paint itself, natural paint, as it breaks down, it leaves trails, it leaves colors, it leaves variations in the color, and I think that's what you're reacting to: textures, interesting visuals in that way. Yeah, just because like an oil slick, an oil slick on the ground, it's kind of ugly, but if you see it in the right light, you see the rainbow colors in it and that sort of thing. So
okay, here's a great example, because you'll know this one, Dan. What is it like 'tis in the rain, says Alpha Channel. Alpha Channel, I love that. This is the thing for me, right? This painting, you know the one, Dan, where Frazetta just grabbed a piece of masonite because he couldn't find a canvas for a deadline and painted it and let the figures dissolve, like that leg right there. And the whole texture in the background is just a piece of regular old masonite. And it became a favorite. People started doing that. And I remember thinking, this feels fully resolved, but look at that. Like when you talk to me about corn stalks, remember the parrot conversation we've had, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
There is no
parrot's
parrot.
A lie. Yeah.
The parrot is a lie. What is this? This is nonsense, but it's perfect nonsense, man. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was some kind of genius. It was a weird dude. And
Yeah, he's had
phenomenal
something going on.
talent, insane talent. Oh, by the way, you can show my. I do have I shared my painting that I did for
Yeah, let's see it, man. Let me get it
yeah.
on here. Hold on a second while I whip this thing out. Hang on. Let me see here. How do I do this? Is the best question here. Okay, I'm gonna move you over here, Dan. I'm gonna bring you closer.
I wouldn't ask that.
I know.
Wait, well, I always miss this.
Hold on. I gotta get this. There we go. Boom. Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it.
Here we are.
That's
Let's
the
do
one.
this. That's the one.
Take it away, Dan.
I mean, I really tried to take the scene from the book. You know, I thought that was such a cool scene, so I thought, well, that's
Thank you.
neat, you know.
Yep.
So
Isn't that beautiful, guys?
lots of fun, color, excitement, and I'm just, you know, I'm bringing my inner Frazetta shit, you know, like.
Where can people get that fine painting, Dan? That's my question.
Oh, let me tell you, I know the place. It's called BattleBigRoad.com. But you got to order the whole
Look at
book.
that.
This is in the poster book, guys.
I have it right
Shades
here.
of the green.
Well, it's not done yet. It really turned out great. You did it.
Yep.
And I did
love
do, unlike some people, I did do the half human, half half lion.
Are we going there? Are we really
Let's
doing
do
this
it.
right now?
Oh,
Are we really
man.
doing
Going
this?
there.
No, I don't want to say anything bad. I did my homework, though.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
See, look, I mean, you know.
Hey, I sent you the same references I sent other people. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying a word here. I'm just trying to keep everybody to like chill.
You know, it's
out.
got something to do with what I do for a living. You know, the advertising. The first thing when I get a brief, of, you know, with the information in it, I read the entire brief. I have to. You know what I'm saying? I have to really absorb the product.
You're
and I
saying
can't
somebody who didn't do that wouldn't have read the brief. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I mean, is that where we're going here?
something like
I'm
that.
hearing
Something
something
like that.
similar
It's
to
dangerous
that.
ground, man.
Yeah.
I hear the
But then
ice crack.
again, I don't have an insanely busy life. You know, like some people. I mean, I just like, man. Some people
When
got a lot on
somebody's
their
already
a lot
under
on their
the
plate.
bus,
A lot on their
you know,
plate.
Dan,
I don't
no.
have. Huh? What'd you say?
Oh my God. I said when somebody's already under the bus, an apology just won't do it, Dan. It's over. The bus
Am I
is-
trying to dig my way out? I'm trying to scramble my way out of the hole. Like,
That's
oh,
right,
let me
man.
try to save this thing.
Oh my God, no! But I mean, telling you, man,
I just
you and I
gotta
both
own it.
love Frazetta, and one thing we have, Eric and I have in common, we both love Flawless Dan Lawless. So, guys, if someone would be so kind, to drop a link to Dan Lawless's YouTube channel, because Dan has been doing a lot of painting streams. You can see him working on a piece for John Malin's Godlike. You can see the evolution of this work. It is probably one of the best learning resources if you're interested in comics and Comicsgate. Please go over there and check it out because Dan is doing amazing work over there. That's the way. Dan be bussin'. That's right. That's right.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah, I have a lot of videos on like you know, just how to draw human figures, faces, perspective. Pretty much, I'm trying to cover every subject so you get a good art course. I want to do a good art
Hail
course
Mortal
for
V.
the
Yep,
people.
there's the link right there. Mortal V's got it. It's Halloween.
Thank you, Mortal V.
Upgrade
Appreciate that.
2018 for everyone. You'll never look at Neuralink the same way again. Oh my God. Whew. Yeah, Upgrade 2008. Yeah, I haven't seen Upgrade yet. I hear it's something else.
Oh,
man.
Upgrade's awesome. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
cool.
you liked it?
Yeah, I
why
did.
would I love it so much? Amen. Buddy.
I don't know. I don't know you very well, so I couldn't tell you.
Has it got Ninja Turtles in it or no? No, go ahead.
No.
No, tell me why you
No.
like it then. Tell me why you like it.
I like it because it's sort of a revenge. I like revenge movies, and it's basically a revenge movie.
Nice.
That'll do it. I mean, that's all I need is
Yeah.
like somebody on a quest for, it's the John Wick thing. Like, you killed my dog, I'm going to kill all of you. I like that. It's visceral
Let's
in me.
You know what would be cool
That
if you
movie-
had a revenge story with an elephant. Like that would
Yeah.
be really something.
That
I mean,
would
think
be
about that.
Elephant, folks.
That would be like the ultimate revenge, ghost story. That'd be fantastic. If only someone would make that,
Also,
Yep, that's
I
right.
drew a lot of Battle Brick Road 1 to the Upgrade soundtrack.
Ooh, Nice.
Also, I want you to share my screen. I can show the painting that I
Yep.
thought was
Let's have it.
unfinished.
Come on, how do I get? Come on, man.
And
how do
then
I get this
after
to
I'm done showing this, I'm gonna have to turn into a pumpkin because it's almost Halloween.
Me too. I've got to wrap up, so don't worry, Eric. I got to wrap up
Yeah.
too. I got an early morning tomorrow, but let's talk about this right here. This Bunimous image. Beautiful.
There you go.
Okay,
That
now
is what I'm
seeing it.
talking about.
I've tinkered background quite a bit. I don't like that's too much flame.
Uh huh.
Did have like a sun thing. I don't like that. I think I'm just gonna keep it red and yellow, red and
There you go.
I
black.
think it's unique as it is. I actually like the corn stalks loose
Uh huh.
Think so?
because, and the
know
reason
so.
is it gives you all the focus on the person, which is
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's a
really,
good point.
really good.
It's
Yeah.
what
Your
the eye
corn
actually
stalks
would do in
are
that situation.
they're just black. You know, they're great graphics now. So I like that.
They feel like they're
Okay.
moving too. That's the other important
Yeah.
part. And he's like what
Can I-
we're locked in on.
Can I see
Oh,
that
yeah.
moon again just for a second? Though, can I see the moon again?
Sure.
Needs more popcorn, some people say, but you know.
No, the problem with this one is that the flames get lost.
Yep.
Right. I've had all kinds of different
Can I
You
point
know,
this one out?
messing
It's
stuff.
I agree here. James Hunsinger says it was perfect on the book you showed us earlier. That's the best version
Well,
of it.
that's this one right here. That's
Yep.
You know, the more flame though, I'm not against that one either. Bring that back, more flame.
more
And
flame.
the reason is it fills the space a little better. You have a lot of negative space. Is there going to be lettering there up there?
Just a thin logo like it is here up top on the image.
Okay, well you're
On
fine
the
then.
camera,
You know,
so.
you have a lot of negative space. If you got type up there, that's fine.
Okay.
But I
Yep.
do like if it didn't have the type, I kind of like how that flame fills
That's
the
right.
space. You know.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's
I think
great.
it's
I appreciate
don't
it.
add water to wine, as they say, guys. And one more time, guys,
Well, the
please
white
back
looks kinda
Battle Brick
cool.
Road 2. Please back Nosfero the Crypt Walker. But I also want to point this one out as well, if I can make this happen. What freaking camera am I even using at this point? Is it camera A? Is it camera B? What is he doing here? What's camera B?
I don't like
have
that one.
I don't like this one either. Like, what the heck? I had it before. Let me see if I can find
High
camera.
def shot.
Yeah, high def Shanth is like a nightmare. Let's see. Why isn't that coming up? There we go. I heard something attempting to chime in. Let me see if it's on here. There we go. Let's come back. Here we go. Please make sure that you back Elephant by Ethan Van Sciver, my friends. This story is... I gotta tell you something. I need interest. And yes, of course, I only buy these books for Eric Weathers' lettering anyway. Same with Nosfero. Everyone says it. However... it is a really interesting and exciting story of revenge of a mother elephant. It is like Dumbo meets Friday the 13th. It is a revenge story, and it
Can we
is
bring
amazing.
the campaign up?
Bring which one?
the
Oh
campaign
yeah,
up?
well we've got it in the chat, but I actually don't want to tax my tech
go?
too much. But sharing, that's why I'm not sharing any of the campaigns on screen.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, Dan, I'm figuring this stuff out bit by bit. And last stream,
Okay.
everything was dead. Michael D, it's great to see you. And I've got a question here from channel member Spaceman Mike D in the house. Back Battle Brick Road 2, is there an ETA for shipping on that one? And I'm going to hang my head in shame real quick. Go ahead.
So we thought we were going to be able to do it by Christmas. I would say there was a very infinitesimally small chance we could ship before Christmas, but it's most likely going to be January. Right now, because we're waiting on colors and all of that. So.
Yep. Yeah, guys. I mean, this is a great time to be back in books, and thank you so much for all of your support. Every dollar counts. You see people talking about this all the time, which is it's expensive to ship these books. It's expensive to print these books. We are a small crew, but to paraphrase Troy, something I love to do in the Brad Pitt speech in that, I would rather stand beside you than any army of thousands, my brothers of this sword. We are lions. And some of us are half lion, by God. So back these books. We love you, Comicsgate. Thank you for your support. I want to thank Dan, the man.
Hey, what about the pledge? Remember the pledge? I sent you the pledge.
Oh, yeah. What was the pledge? You got to say the pledge. Do you have it?
Yeah. Let me see. I'll see if I can find it.
I solemnly swear to do no good. That's right. Could be it, man. Zan sent me a pledge that led to all of this madness. So we got to do this, and then we're going to wrap up, guys. And for all of you guys who are channel members, new channel members, I will have your names in the credits for the next show. But all the people who became channel members, go read it, Dan. Go.
This is the pledge and how it works. The pledgee says, "In the name of St. Michael and St. George, I give you the right to make art and the power to do comics." And then you, the respondee, must say, "A duty that I solemnly obey as a member of Comics Geek."
There you go, my friend. Sounds good. Sounds good, brother. We will see you guys very, very soon. No, different pledge. Make comics great again. Different pledge. Go back, Elephant, and tell him that the He-Man comics makers sent you. And you're a member of the club when you're here, guys. As always, God bless you. Thank you, and welcome new channel members. And let's wrap up. And as I always like to say, my name is Shanth Enjeti. You've been watching Shanth Enjeti art from the heart of Lovecraft Country and the birthplace of American religious liberty. Stay gold, speak easy, keep the faith, and peace be with you guys. And we will see you very soon. Take care.